Awesome Kong is probably the toughest woman that has ever set foot in this company.
Wait a minute. Look at this. God, look at the carnage.
Actually, Awesome Kong is probably the toughest woman that has ever been in professional wrestling. And I'm talking from personal experience. She's injured me. She's taken years off my career that I can't get back.
Awesome Kong! Let's go, they played Buster! Oh! Big history between these two. Is this a precursor of things to come between Awesome Kong, Gail Kim?
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a #1 contenders match. Introducing first from Toronto, Canada, Gail Kim.
Gail Kim was in action last week here on Friday Night Impact. She went one-on-one with Angelina Love.
What a match, huh? I was wrong on my prediction on that.
You went with Angelina Love. Gail Kim was victorious.
Yep.
Thus, Gail has earned her place here in this #1 contenders match.
But I did talk to Gail, and she is not mad at me. She was slightly disappointed in me predicting or rooting for Angelina to win.
What is your obsession with Gail Kim?
She's my friend. I'm friends with a lot of people in the company, Josh. I've been here longer than you.
And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, Awesome Kong.
This is somebody who has no friends right here. Awesome Kong. She hates everybody. I can relate.
In your competitive days, you were a lot like Awesome Kong.
I would think so. I thank you for that. She's a dominant person in the ring who just doesn't care what people think about her. She's all about being dominant and victorious.
But the way
alpha female.
Yeah, the way she carries herself does Awesome Kong.
Absolutely.
She's all business.
All business all the time, and that's how I think it should be. It worked for me. The cool thing about it worked for me. Some companies. Not all of them.
The cool thing
keep trying to talk
about Awesome Kong.
What about Awesome Kong? I love him. What about him?
I don't want to tell you.
Well, this is a long-standing rivalry here, my friend. You know about that.
A lot of history between Awesome Kong and Gail Kim. Both are former Knockouts champions. They've vied against each other for the title.
And you can see, look, for those that are new to Impact Wrestling, all this rivalry between these two tremendous female competitors. Oh, my God, the rage and intensity of Kong. But look, you see there's a big size difference, right? From Gail Kim to Awesome Kong. Everybody can see that's pretty obvious. But there is a respect, in my opinion, that Kong has towards Gail Kim. She knows that Gail can beat her any time possible.
And I want to ask you about that. That's been a debate in sports over the past number of weeks as Awesome Kong here looks to slam Kim. Kim slips out the back. And Gail Kim now trying to chop down Awesome Kong.
Yeah.
Disrespecting. I'm tired of it. Respect.
Oh, you've proved that on social media.
Why can't you just say, look, I'm better than you, I can beat you, and that's all there is to it? And you're right. I think sometimes you got to say enough with the respect. So you're right in my sense. I have proved that.
Okay, Josh.
As Awesome Kong crushes Gail Kim here.
I feel a little threatened in this audio.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. I agree. Right now, Gail's in a...
I don't think Awesome Kong has any respect for Gail Kim in her current state.
I think she does respect it. We've seen that in the... No, I'm sorry I don't agree with you, but we've seen...
You don't have to agree with me. I see a lot of live tweets scrolling through the screen right now of people that don't agree with me, and that's fine.
Okay, great. Well, the thing what I'm trying to say is Taryn Terrell has been having these issues with Kong. Look at this now. We've seen that. And then we've seen Gail come out here. And when Gail comes out there, I should say, Kong kind of backs off. There is that respect. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Did Al Snow not teach you this?
I don't think he did. But I will take your word for it. And we can move on as Gail Kim's trying to move away from Kong here. Nice. It's like a stunner there from Gail Kim. Oh!
Well, a kick didn't do anything right there, but she's got to keep doing it. That's what Gail is doing. Keep doing it.
Man.
The offense for that. Strong, short clothesline by the dominant, Awesome Kong.
When you're in the ring with someone who has the size that Awesome Kong does, along with the athleticism, how does it change your game plan? How does it change the way you position yourself in the ring? I mean, is there anything you can do to sort of slow down Kong?
That's the last thing. I mean, I think you want to keep the pace up, and that's what happened to Gail. She didn't do that.
Awesome Kong, another cover here. Will Gail Kim find a way to kick out at 2?
I think Gail was shut down earlier in the match, and that allowed an opening for Kong to dictate the pace of the match, the pace you just alluded to, a slower, more methodical pace.
So for Gail Kim to be successful, we need to crank it up a little bit.
Got to pick it up, exactly. And that's what she's doing right now. You see, Gail Kim, she's got that intensity. I'm telling you that right now. Through her whole body, it didn't work. She blocked.
This is the second time that Kong is, what is she doing over there? Just exposing that steel turnbuckle. She just ripped the turnbuckle off of the ring.
Well, back in the day, we saw George the Animal Steel do that via his mouth. He would bite the turnbuckle off.
I mean, he would never pull the whole thing off. The stuffing would come out. Yeah, I remember that, but
it was awesome. Well, she obviously, oh, look at this. Gail Kim able to slip into a submission. She could, most of birds of a dragon sleeper, but it's just so big. It's Kong. I thought she ran her into that exposed turnbuckle, the steel turnbuckle.
I bet Kong was looking for that one, but perhaps a little dazed from that potential submission maneuver by Gail Kim.
See how hard Gail just landed on the outside of the ring.
It's the first match of the evening, Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong. Still to come, and I can't believe this, Kurt Angle is going to take on Lashley and Eric Young in a three-way match.
Well, I mean, oh! Good job by Gail. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be tough goings for Kurt Angle for the world champ, in my opinion, the main event later on against two former world champions in Young and Lashley. But right now, Gail Kim created an opening, Josh. She shut down Kong for a little bit with that drop kick. But they got to get in the ring.
Yeah. Referee Earl Hebner's got to be very close to a 10 count at this point.
So you don't feel there should be any respect amongst competitors? That's what you said.
No, I'm not saying that. I get the whole respect thing, but sometimes I think when you get inside the ring, you have to mentally say that you know that someone is worthy. Well, why do you got to respect them? You just want to beat them.
No, you want to beat them, but I think there's a mutual respect. We've heard that used for years in the industry, and it's the truth. And everyday sports, we hear it all the time. And I think these two competitors here in Kong and Gail Kim have that mutual respect for each other, even though they have a hatred for each other.
And Gail Kim trying to build up some speed. Every single person you stepped in the ring with in your career, you respect them.
No.
And Gail Kim looking high risk. Crossbody. Awesome Kong down, and look at the power of Kong.
Talk about a kick out, huh, dude? That was sick. She threw Gail Kim up in the air on that kick out.
That's got to play with the mindset of Gail Kim looking for eat defeat, and Kong says, I don't think so.
Wow, she just threw her right off the eat defeat.
Oh, and Kong head first off that exposed steel. Awesome Kong down, and Gail Kim was that close to a victory.
Very close right there, almost a great opportunity for Gail.
Kong misses wildly. Gail Kim looking for eat defeat. This time connects. Kong down.
She might get him, man.
Gail
she might get it here.
Hooks the leg, and Gail Kim is not #1 contender just yet.
Very close, though. That was close. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Uncomfortably close.
It was 3. It was not 3.
That was 2 7/8.
Or 7/9. Uh-oh. You know what that looks about.
And Gail Kim trying to get after Kong. Kong just able to
Goose, it's called the goose.
Grab a hold of Gail Kim.
Man, go! Whoa!
Gail valiantly trying to fight back here.
Look at Gail, she might be go for a submission. Does she have an arm trap? Does she have no, she doesn't have an arm trap. Oh, she's got a head scissor. Uh-oh.
Gail was,
sit out powerbomb.
That's how you turn defense into offense, and Awesome Kong is #1 contender for Terrence title.
Wow.
Your winner, Awesome Kong!
Let's see the back of Gail Kim banged up a bit. That was a nasty sit-out powerbomb. Gail had something in mind there, some sort of a head scissor of sorts, but great counter by Kong.
Taryn Terrell, watch out. You have to deal with Awesome Kong in the very near future for the Knockouts Championship. Kong is coming for Terrence title.
You're looking at the new Knockouts champ there, man.